Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And we just love a good old debate over on Facebook, don't we? And so do the Inghams, they do too. And it just warmed my heart the way that Chris just spoke to his loyal followers like they were shit. Take a look at the carnage over on Facebook. Chris wrote a post. Point of view. You've woken up to 10 pools, too many water slides, all day sun, and your only worry is which of the 9 restaurants you're going to eat at next. Where's your summer bucket wish list? Oh my holy Jesus Christ. And sorry to everybody who that offends, because I know it will offend people. Sorry. But oh my word. Yeah. Imagine being that entitled and that up yourselves that you could actually write that on a post to thousands of people. That you've got so lucky. You're so fortunate. You've got this many pools. You've got that many restaurants. You've got this sunshine and everything, and the only thing you need to worry about is where to eat today. I know the stuff, Chris. I know, I get it, right? You and we're alike in many ways. Not in all ways, obviously, but you know, we like the finer things in life. That's where Sarah comes in. So that obviously caused a bit of a ruckus over on Facebook, and this person had a reply to it. I have loved and supported your family for years, but this post seems very braggy. People can't afford to eat, and this wording seems awfully braggy, honestly. That's a fair comment, to be honest. It is a fair comment. This person had the right to their opinion. They gave their opinion, and that should have been the end of it, shouldn't it? Not where Chris is concerned. It's never the end. It's only ever the beginning of the end. There's nothing braggy about this post. It's just stating facts about where we are right now. That's... come on, please. For the love of God, Chris, you're not even there at the moment. Seriously. Stop posting as if you are currently where you are when you are not there. It's okay not to post things when you are there, but don't post and say this is where we are right now when you're not there. You've left, you've gone home, right? Okay, good, thank you. But at the same time, we don't live by other people's means. We live by our own means, and so should everyone. I get it, I do, I understand, and I fully agree with you. However, shoving it in everybody's faces when you are supposed to be influencers, you know, can rub people up the wrong way when they are struggling and supporting you to do what you're doing, right? Don't forget, they watch your videos, they watch your adverts, they buy your merch, and then you swan off on these holidays and rub it in everybody's faces. I think that's where people have a little bit of a problem. No? Yes? Possibly. That's not any one of us being disrespectful to anyone that is struggling. We're just sharing our own experiences to those that want to enjoy them. Oh, isn't that nice? For anyone that finds it braggy or offensive, they're more than welcome to not watch. Well, that's a kind offer for you, Chris. A kind offer. I might just take you up on that, and so might quite a few other people. So I wouldn't be flinging that little offer around too much. But going back to you thinking it's not braggy, right? I'm going to contest this because see those little emojis that you put at the end of your little thing, right? Your gangland emojis, right? So what the hell was this? So you've woken up to 10 million pools, you've got too many wood slides, all day sun, and you're worrying about the restaurants. And then you've got these emojis. So you've got your little gangland sign on the right hand side, and you've got the turkey flag in the middle. And what's that one on the left hand side, Christopher? What do you think that means? If I didn't know any better, I would think that meant something along the lines of, give me money, give me some more money, I want some more money, it's costing me a lot of money, something to do with it being expensive. That's the sort of, the motion you make with your fingers to say, cash, right? According to Google, right, because I've looked this up, right, this emoji could mean exactly what I said it means, or it could mean it's a finger heart. Now go figure, how's that a heart anyway? So my best bet is what I thought it meant in the first place, and that's you not being braggy. It just defies all logic how you can even claim that. Unbelievable. Then Chris's minions came to the rescue, so thankfully they have a few fans left, right? And this one said, to be honest, there's nothing wrong with what the Inghams said. Look at other YouTubers who go on holidays, on expensive cruises and tropical destinations which are not relatable to many people. Where the Inghams have gone is where many ordinary families go to. I don't see any problem. Oh, Ross. Obviously, there are many problematic YouTubers around, okay? I'm not denying that at all. But you cannot say what the Inghams said was not a problem. I'm sorry, but that is just ridiculous. Somebody replied to that. Really? How many normal families do you know that have holidays all year round? They do have a very valid point that, normal families don't spend 9 months of the year on the road. Chris replied with, the word normal needs redefining. Your normal world is what you make of it. Or what you make it. Yes, of course, if you work a job or career that doesn't afford you to be able to take 4 holidays a year, then that's your version of normal. Fine, Chris, fine, but who's taking 4 holidays a year? I don't think that commenter was taking 4 holidays a year, and you certainly don't only take 4 holidays a year. Do you see where the difference is coming in here? These posts are meant... I'm sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. These posts are meant to be inspirational to people. Oh my absolute word. These posts... Can somebody else finish this for me, please? These posts are meant to be inspirational to people interested for what you can achieve. Oh, you are quite the inspiration, Chris. Quite the inspiration. I look up to people like you to give me that those inspirational quotes that I need to live and die by. You are quite clearly not braggy or anything like that. Of course not. Chris goes on to say, there are so many ways to make a living these days that are not the traditional routes. Ones that can not only financially free you, become financially... It sounds like he's been to one of these seminars to become financially free. But allow you to work from anywhere in the world. I'm not talking about making YouTube videos or ones you need to have a social media following either. That's our normal, and it's the normal for many other normal families out there. There will always be others better off and others not so much. That's the way of the world. But I wouldn't ever dream of looking on another family for achieving things in life in a negative way. You wouldn't, Christopher. You wouldn't indeed. You see where you say that people are allowed to do whatever they want. They make their living. They become financially free and they can live anywhere in the world doing anything they want to do. Well, I choose to do that, in fact. And people, Chris, not looking at anybody in particular, not thinking of anybody's names whatsoever, but people come to me and say I'm not allowed to do that. People say to me, Dougal, what the hell are you doing? You're just sad. You're trashing a family for nothing. And I say, no. I'm allowed to do it. Chris says I'm allowed to do it. And he's inspired me to become a YouTuber. Inspirational. And there he was thinking he was just words. Inspirational, Chris. Don't you ever forget it. And then this person replied, blimey, so many people ready to attack. I'm simply saying the average family cannot holiday all year. The problem on this page is you cannot have an opinion and you get pounced on. I'm not talking about the turkey holiday. I'm just generalising on the amount of holidays they have at the moment. Okay, normal was the wrong word to use. So this person is saying that they're not allowed an opinion. Don't forget, this was the OP who did in fact say that they have been following the family for years, but just had a problem at the moment because they seem to be bragging a little bit. But it doesn't matter if you've been an iFam for as long as you can. Do you remember, everybody, well, some of you might not remember, but I remember the time when Sarah actually started blocking like actual iFam, like teenage girls, because they had like an outspoken opinion. I can't remember the exact reason for it, but they kept coming along and saying Sarah's been like angry at us and stuff like that. Sarah had a right meltdown with her actual teenage fans. So, anyway, it happens. It doesn't matter how much you love the Inghams. Eventually, they will turn on you. Fact. And finally, we have, you didn't say that in your first comment. To be honest, you're the one attacking, and I'm defending myself from your answer. The Inghams are YouTubers. This is my absolute favourite part of the entire charade. The Inghams are YouTubers, and part of their vlogs and videos are to experience places where many people can't get to. It's like they're martyrs, aren't they? They're sacrificing themselves to visit all these places because other people can't get to them, so they need to showcase them to those who are less fortunate and can't get to experience these places, and they need to live vicariously through their idols. They're given such a good service. Can you imagine actually having this mentality? This is how the iFam actually believe. They believe that the Inghams are going on all these holidays just to make their iFam happy and to give them content to give to the iFam. Oh my word, that's absolutely stupid. now we've got the joviality out of the way, let's get on with the vlog. It was pretty shit, but let's just give it a quick rundown because Sarah had some brilliant news for her girls, and it was I'm just in stunned silence. I'm not in silence. I'm never in silence anymore. I shall not be silenced. Anyway, so yeah, this is it. Cracking.
Good morning, and welcome to today's vlog. It's looking like a very nice, it's a bit cooler today. Well, I don't know if it's cooler or not, it's a bit cloudier today. I'm very grateful though, because when we booked this trip and we checked the weather forecast for this week, it wasn't great, not gonna lie. It didn't put us off booking because we're not coming here just for the sunshine, we're just coming here for a relaxing week away.
Well, that's bloody good news, isn't it, Sarah? Because we are having a blast, as you would say, with our sunshine over here. It's really hot. You're missing so much. I'm glad that you've got cloudiness over there and that you weren't expecting to go to a beach resort for the sunshine. Anyway, enjoy.
To spend time together and do all those fun things that you get to do on holiday. And I definitely would be rather sat in the shade on holiday than in the shade at home.
The aforementioned sun is right out, Sarah, over here, so I'm not sat in the shade. But I love the way that you talk about the fact that you want to be away and all these things that you do as a family when you're on holiday. It just warms my heart, the fact that you think that you're on holiday and that this is like something special for you. You're like away 9 months of the year. How is it any special? How is it any different for you right now?
So it didn't put us off booking at all, but it did say like rain and thunderstorms for pretty much the whole week we were here. But apart from yesterday, which obviously was a really nice day. However, it's changed, which I'm really happy about. And it's now like partly cloudy, partly sunny all week, except one day there's 50% chance of rain. Who knows if that's going to change again? But right now we're taking it for the win. We're heading down to the beach this morning. We actually just went down for breakfast, come back up to the room. Not sure how you guys do it when you go all-inclusive, but we tend to just get up and get ourselves ready.
There's that entitlement again, Sarah. You don't know how we guys do it when we're on our all-inclusives. Yes, Sarah, we go on all-inclusives every weekend. So, not as many people do what you do as you may think they do. They do not, okay? Some people do, granted. A lot more people do than I do, granted. But not as many people do what you do, ever.
And then go down for breakfast, then come back and get ourselves ready for like the pool or the beach, like swimming things and towels and things like that. So we just did that. I'm actually not used to eating breakfast. I don't usually eat breakfast. So whenever we come back up to the room after breakfast, I'm always like, oh, I'm just gonna sit on the bed for 5 minutes.
Are you talking about this all-inclusive or in general your all-inclusive holidays or your holidays in general? Because this is only your second day, your second morning, your second breakfast. So when you say, whenever I have breakfast, I come back up to the hotel room, this is the second time that's happened on this trip. So
I'm so full, I'm stuffed. But Chris is just in the bathroom now, getting himself ready. Jace and Mila just went next door to the girls' room, and we're about to get everything together. I think we're going to head down to the beach today, because when we went to the beach yesterday, it was later on in the day, and it was quite... The sea wasn't rough, but there was a breeze, which were making a few waves. Not big waves, small ones, but it's like a lake at this time of the morning. So I think we're going to head down to the beach first. Esme wants to try out all the slides today, so we'll also be doing that. Oh, knock on the door. That will be one of mine.
Sneaking up on the fam again, Chris. Ducking and diving out and inside of hedges, around bushes and stuff like that. I know your game, like a little sneaky son.
Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me, they just dap me up and say good to me.
Imagine hiding behind a bush and waiting for your kids and your pregnant wife to be walking down and for you to catch them at the perfect angle to stick onto Instagram. It just feels a little bit, I don't know, Chris Ingham about it, basically, for want of a better term.
Are we just going to ignore the fact that Chris just fell?
Yeah, we are going to ignore it.
Why do you always fall?
I don't always fall. When
You fell twice in the last couple of days. Fell straight onto his bum. It's because he's never blooming watching where he's going. He's too busy capturing shots.
Question is, Sarah, what is he capturing shots of that makes him not be looking where he's going and falling over and falling into things? It's strange, you never question him, ever.
Did you slip?
Yes, this is the catch on the board.
Oh no. Okay, right, let me get what I'm trying to say out. This beach is such a great beach because it's all under shade. If you don't want to be under shade, that's fine. You can pull a sunbed out, which is just, well, like the third row back. You can pull your sunbed down there where it's pure sunshine. Obviously we've got little ones, we're not sitting in the sunshine, we're sitting in the shade. And as you can see, there's completely an abundance of sunbeds.
Completely an abundance of an abundance, Sarah. Oh, woman after my heart. That was just beautiful use of the English language.
Yes, it's 11:30. So plenty of space, which is great. We've come fully prepared. We've got Mila's little paddling pool here. We've got buckets and...
You alright, guys?
I wasn't until I sniffed up really hard and as a wave was hitting me in the face. It went right down my throat.
Take some salt to the nose, babe.
It went up my nose.
Nice.
It went up my nose and then straight down my throat. Disgusting. I spoke yesterday about how there was a few different hotels that we whittled it down to.
I have a theory. I theorise that Sarah and Chris don't believe that there's any signs up saying how dangerous choppy waters are in foreign countries. I think that's what it is. Either that or the signs are in foreign, right? Anyway, you do you. I don't really care anymore. Just saying. You've been warned, you know. At least you've given your 11-year-old a ring thingy, so, you know. Happy days.
But do you know what's so weird? Is that they're all here.
All next to each other.
Like I didn't even know. Like all the hotels that we'd thought about coming to are all like on this. They're all here. There's another one that I didn't mention yesterday that we looked at. Chris really likes to look at this one, called the Concord. And the reason we what was the word?
Discounted it.
Discounted that one is because it was like over £9,000 for a week. And we were like, yeah, no, I'm not paying £9,000 for a week. I don't care if it's 5-star.
Okay, good. You didn't pay £9,000 for this one then. That's progress. That's progress. Now, if you could just tell us a little bit more about how much you did actually pay, and then people would have a clue if it's the right place for them.
But it's right there. Look at the Concord. You have to use the other camera. But it's literally next door. It's like the Concord Hotel, and it looks like a Concord. Bit of a rundown one, but it looks like a Concord.
Yeah, it looks like it could do with a lick of paint, maybe.
It looks really, really impressive though. It looks really cool to look at, like it's on the beach right now. Massive Concord just there. So cool. So we just left the beach that's just there, and we came across this little Turkish hut type thing. I don't know what we've ordered, but it was they've got like ovens over there. You choose what you want, and then they make it there in front of you. It looks really good. I don't know what I've ordered because I just said whatever you think. It's like a Turkish thing. It looks really good. You're doing the taste test, Tyler?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. It's like on a what's that called? A pita bread? Not a pita. No, it's not a pita. Is it good?
That is way better than normal pizza.
Oh, it's not pizza. Oh. Spicy. Oh gosh, oh no.
It's really
So Dad said that's the nicest thing.
It's genuine.
These are all around resort. I keep seeing people put lime and things in the top of these ones, so I'm not sure if they're like a bit like cores maybe. We've got fridges full of fizzy water, still water, beers, etc, etc. I'm not actually sure what these are. No idea, I've not tasted one. And then Effis, which I think might be the local beer here. I think this is the local beer here because I remember my granddad used to drink it. But they're really full and always really stocked up. These are all around as well, these ice cream stations. So you can get them in tubs with spoons, or you can get them on a cone. Loads of different flavours, and they're all Walls ice cream as well. So absolutely delicious.
Why is Sarah always bragging that there's Walls ice cream? I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. Walls is like the most standard ice cream around. Everywhere sells it. It's nothing special. It's just a thing. In fact, I thought most ice creams were Walls. I don't know. I hold my hands up. Why is she bragging? It's just a weird brag. I'm sorry.
Thank you. That's great. Thank you. And then around the other side, just here, the freezers are also full of Twister ice lollies, and then there's cornettos, and then there's a waffle. I might get a waffle actually. Oh my gosh, I am not fitting in the plane seat on the way home. Oh, look at this bad boy.
So we've lost the sun a little bit for a couple of hours. The forecast was for it to get a little bit overcast between 2 and 5, which it has done. It's just, whoa. Just after 2:30 now. 1 second guys, I'm coming. But we've got the water park actually pretty much to ourselves right now.
That brings back memories, eh, Chris? It's like a water park takeover, Ingham style.
Girls are going crazy. I'm coming. Do you want me to film them on the dip thing that I did yesterday? No kidding, literally 10 minutes after I just filmed that clip about the overcastness. The blue skies are back and the sun's back out.
And it's focused on for the rest of the day.
Yay! Thank goodness for the weather forecast being wrong most of the time. We just literally ran around the entire water park and did every single slide, me and Esme and Isla, and just in time before they turned them off. We've had so much fun this afternoon, but the slides are going off now. Everyone's pretty much heading in. What time is it ish? I don't know what time it closes here. It's 5:30, it's they all shut off basically, and everyone starts heading in to get ready for the buffet dinner at night time, which is between 6 and 9. So we're going to head back to our room now. Jace is fast asleep, but hopefully Mila's going to go down for at least a half an hour, 45-minute nap before we head down for dinner.
We realised that dinner, there's a lunch buffet at dinner as well.
Oh yeah, we'll show that another day.
Yeah, I was just going to say there's like a buffet for lunch as well. Obviously we've not used it because we just keep going to all the different restaurants. But I think, I feel like it's quite nice to have those, when you have a buffet dinner, it's nice to have during the day, to have like a sit down. The girls are absolutely ripping the mick out of me right now. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Turn the camera around.
I think it's really good to have all these lunch bars so we can eat so much all day long. Yum, yum, yum.
So rude.
No, what I was saying was it's nice to be able to order from a menu.
Yeah, for sure.
Remember when I was saying that Sarah was treating her girls with so much respect? There it is, right there, giving them the finger. Unbelievable. I mean, I know it's only banter, right, Sarah? Banter. But at the end of the day, what you're doing to your two girls, and they're girls as well, is quite rude, to be honest with you. And, not to mention, you're a family vlogging channel. I'm sorry, but did that thought just escape you for that split second of madness? A family vlogging channel. Oh, but let's not forget, those kids that watch you, they will have seen and heard worse at school, so it's all good, right, Sarah?
Yeah, for sure.
And on that note, I think we'll leave it there. I mean, the rest of the vlog was basically they went to dinner and they showed us what they ate for dinner, and then they went back to the room, and then they went out and they bought some goggles, but they weren't happy with the price because it cost like €20, and why the hell would you buy goggles for €20? That's just insane, right? And then they went back to the room, they went back to there was a lot of moaning, okay? Lots and lots of moaning, and then they went to this snack bar thing, looking for some crap anyway, and then they showed Jace dancing, singing, and then ignoring Mila falling over in the background. They missed that bit. Anyway, that was all that happened in the vlog. There was a lot of water park crap that I cut out again because we've all seen it before, basically. It's nothing new. So, thank you all so much for joining me. If you have appreciated my efforts, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me know that I'm appreciated. That's not what I meant to say. It helps me to know that you appreciate the efforts. Anyway, something like that. Give this video a thumbs up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Please subscribe. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.